And welcome to another episode of Pro Wrestling Society podcast. Today I'm going to be talking to you about several topics, two topics actually. First one is should pro wrestlers and fans date? And the second one is just basically a look at old school wrestling. Um, so let's get started with that. Should pro wrestlers and fans date? If you ask me, I think that it all depends on the situation. I personally don't have a problem with it. If that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. Um, I think that people as for the fan side, they want to, they need to decide if that's a life for them because wrestlers they're going to be on the road a lot. They're going to be, getting injured probably. There's going to be a lot of hassles, um, most likely. So it's going to be a tough life if you're not used to it. Um, same with the wrestlers, and and also it has to do with popularity as well because the more popular a wrestler is, chances are it's not gonna happen. I mean, I'm not sure if it's happened before, um, but if it has, then kudos to them. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's my take on it. I don't personally, I don't see anything wrong with it. I mean, I don't know how it could be ethically wrong, but uh, as long as it doesn't ruin the show, then it's fine by me. Personally, I um, probably wouldn't date a wrestler, mainly because um, I see myself more as a fan rather than actual partner. I mean, if I wasn't a fan, then maybe, okay, maybe, but I look at I'm such a fan of wrestling and wrestlers that it's just hard to see my favorite wrestler as a partner. Um, you know, I totally smash though, but a lot of them, but that's about it. Um, Not much I can say about it. So that's about it for that one. Now back to other topic. Um, Now I've been thinking about this lately. Um, I'm just missing the old school wrestling, compared to now, because back then you just had more moves. You had legit wrestling moves and not this high flying stuff that you see on TV nowadays. Not these back body drops and all these theatrical sequences and stuff like that. I mean, it was just straight up technical skill and prowess, and you just had wrestlers go head on, and not they don't it matches lasted like it could last like a day or so. Um, yeah, and not to mention that the stuff they did back then was real, you know. Um, and by real, I mean it was mostly unscripted. It wasn't. It's not like today where almost everything's scripted and Back then, they had to punch each other. The strikes were full contact. Same with the moves, full contact as well. Now they do um, pretty much semi-contact or no contact. Um, I mean, the only thing that was scripted back then was the winner and loser of the match. That's about it. But back then, wrestling was the real deal, like, compared to now. Um, I haven't really watched the old school type of wrestling because I'm more of a I've been watching sports entertainment for quite a while, but looking at it now, I actually didn't appreciate wrestling as a sport, for a really long time. But now that I'm learning more about where it came from, the ancient history of it, I've pretty much grown to appreciate it as a sport more than I did in the past. Um, because the stuff they did was just it was pretty crazy if you ask me. Um, and I think it's been you know it's just been lost as an art form. This Today's wrestling sucks, because it's not even entertaining anymore. It's not even a sport anymore. It's just garbage. You just see move after move. That's just theatrics. It's not entertaining. And just thrown in there for the heck of it. Um, that's why I can't really watch too much of today's wrestling. Um, it sucks. So that's just my take on it. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. And see you later.